How's it going, guys? It's Thomas here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing yet another interview, this time with JT from Space Jam. As always, don't forget to leave your feedback in the comments section or message me on Twitter, so let's get right into this video. So, who would you say is the best teammate you've ever played with?
Teammate as in singular or plural?
Just one player.
I would have to say compete. GFG compete. Just probably one of the best leaders probably the best leader I've ever played. I think a lot of what made me just want to be a great leader came from him. I used to just be a chuck that was a nice scorer, but after playing with him, it just made me want to become a much better leader. I was too great of a player to be just some regular star. I had to be more.
Yeah, I get that. So who would you say are the top 5 players you've ever played with? In terms of ability more than being a good teammate.
Alright, Tom Cook, Fab, Ramo, and Compete.
Cool. So who would you say is the hardest matchup or opponent you've faced, that a team and a player?
Team, I guess, still true. I didn't really play him this year, but I played him a lot over the past 2 years. And player, I guess I can say Timely. Yeah, I'll say Timely. Yeah.
All right. So if you had to change positions, where would you play and what archetype would you use?
Well, I am coming off a point guard, but if I had to, I guess, come off of shooting guard, which is what my position will be now, I would say I would play the 4 and play a kind of a stretch big. I feel like I can kind of do a lot at the 4 that most won't do. So that would be my one position I would play if it wasn't in the backcourt.
All right, cool. So are you going to be playing NBA Live 18 as well as 2K this next year, or just the one?
It strongly depends on just how good Live is. If Live is good, I will grab it. I feel like last year it was not good. The demo was, but the game wasn't. So that's why buying Live is really iffy. But if Live is good, I'll definitely play both, but I won't play Live nowhere near as much as 2K.
All right, cool. So when did you start playing 2K yourself?
I've been playing 2K since Dreamcast, but I actually on the cover. But competitively, my first 2K was 2K11. I didn't really know many top players. It's 8-foot dudes, people who froze the game and all that. But in 2K12, that was when I really started playing game battles, and I really played a lot of competition, and that's just where I started.
All right, cool. So how did you get into 2K? Just at all, not the competitive scene, or both actually, whichever.
I mean, it was more so in 2K12. That was the only year without my players, and that was my first real year. And I just played team up, and playing team up, I got in some really big parties. That's when I met Ramo, and meeting Ramo, he knew a lot of people, a lot of players. So I just started playing comp. And then I heard about game battles, and that's just at that point, if you were a top player on 2K, 9 out of 10, you played game battles. And that's just where I started. And ever since, I've been playing with top players and against top players ever since.
All right, cool. So how did you meet your current teammates?
Well, I can go down the list. I met Ramo, like I said, in 2K12. First 2 weeks of the game, just randomly in a party, and he was real cool. He could play the game. I met Hotshot in 2K12 as well, through game battles. We've been cool ever since. I met Fab around the time I met Charger or Buster, which was in 2K13, because that's when XL or the squad, the Doms, Fab, Shots. But most of my teammates now I met in 2K12, and then I linked up with them in 2K15.
Cool. So, this is a bad question for you, but where did your 2K name come from? So, Fresh Prince JT, obviously Space Jam is your team.
Fresh Prince JT actually came from a dude, one of my close friends on Xbox named Wills215. He came up with it, and I just rolled with it. I just made it blow up.
Cool. So what do you think is your best achievement in 2K up until now?
have to say making the finals and roll to the finals with a team I never played with. Like I said, Good Life we never even got one scrimmage game in. I joined them 2 days before the tourney, and we went all the way to the finals. So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. So what matchup are you most looking forward to playing next year?
Definitely Steel Trail, because I think that was the most anticipated matchup going into this year, especially the tourney being on different sides. It was Space Jam against Trail. We know that's going to happen, but we choked largely due to my awful performance. So definitely I'm looking forward to playing Steel Trail for sure.
Cool. So last question, why do you think you should be drafted in the E-League over other point guards?
Strictly, I would have to say strictly because of leadership. I think a lot of point guards this year were rewarded with just being able to score. A lot of them can't pass or can't pass well. A lot of them are average passers. They're average on defense. Their IQ is decent, but leadership, it's not really any. It's a bunch of dudes who rely on other players to lead them when that's not what I rely on. Like, I have other great players who can lead on my team, like Rainbow, like Fab, like Hot Shot Charge, like those players do help me, but I can still lead on my own. Like, these other players, they strictly lead on other players to tell them what to do, when, where, and why. They can't just up and lead. That's not me. I can just lead. I'm a natural born leader. That's just what I am. So that's why I feel like personally they should draft me, because of my all-around game and because I'm a great leader.
All right, cool. So that's going to wrap it up. I know it's only short and I only had a few questions, but anyways, thanks very much for getting on with me.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
So that is going to wrap up this video. I do hope you all enjoyed. Big thank you to JT for talking with me. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. Be sure to check him out because he's a really nice guy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.